Mexico begins flying and busing migrants back to Honduras. Andy Biggs is with us, Republican congressman from the border state of Arizona. So it looks to me like President Trump has pushed the Mexican authorities to doing something about these immigrants on their southern border. I call that a win for President Trump.
Yeah, it's a big win. It's a big win for the U.S. and President Trump. His diplomacy with the Mexican president has been paying off. I mean, they've had stationed on both borders now for quite some time, Stuart, the National Guard for Mexico. And what you saw yesterday is, and in the last couple of days actually, is in Honduras a caravan forming up. They were coming up, and the Mexican government, they actually took action. They stopped them at the border, many of them. Others they've put in detention camps. They're trying to, and doing, as you say, deporting them back to their home state and some facilities in Honduras by agreements that President Trump and his team negotiated with both Mexico, Honduras, Nicaragua, and El Salvador.
Now, I've not seen recent numbers, but I do know that for much of last year, the number of arrests of illegals coming across our southern border was falling and falling and falling. Is it still falling? Is it now just a negligible trickle?
Well, it's not a negligible trickle. Almost a year ago at this time, there were about 150,000 apprehensions in a month. Last month it was 40,000, Stuart, which is an amazing reduction. Yeah. But don't forget that prior to the surge of about a year and a half ago, we were apprehending about 12,000 a month. And so we are still at a crisis level, but it is far more manageable with the policies the president has put in place. And with Mexico's help and the Northern Triangle states, this is going to be great. But here's the key thing. In this fiscal year alone, we have apprehended people from more than 80 different nations. And you see a lot of people coming now from Venezuela, Cuba. Those numbers are up. And where we had Honduran, Nicaragua, and El Salvador way up last year, those are decreasing because of the policies. But now we're seeing them from as far away as Africa coming in larger numbers.
Got it. Thanks for the update, Congressman. We appreciate it. It's a very important subject, and we wanted to get into it with you. Andy Biggs.
Thanks, Stuart.
Thank you, sir.